Yo, it's your boy DC the Truth, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me. This is the last time I'm giving this mobile StreamYard a chance. So I don't know how my audio is. I bought a mic and then still do that bullshit. I'm done with it. We'll just be straight on the desktop. What's up, Burgundy Blue? Yeah, as you guys can see from the title, I'm streaming from a truck. Uh, I actually like my work truck better than I do my car. I spend more time in it. Um, but the title, I'm asking, are black women happy? I mean, unhappy because when it comes to creators here on YouTube, like Kevin Samuels, and I watched the evolution from SARS Willie P. I really think this man should get all his credit for starting this. Like this, we could not speak like this when it came to topics like this, such as what Kevin Samuels is talking about. Actually, to me, when I listen to the man, I don't get offended because I look at him like, okay, cool, thank you, Blue, cool. But yeah, I don't get offended because I look at him as like he's really giving women advice on if they're really trying to find a man. But I think with that being said, it's just a lot of women in our community are just unhappy, even if someone, I mean, I don't know what it is. It might be the way the guys addressing them. And I've watched a number one, a couple of his shows, and I sat there and watched through, and I'm like, okay, this man really don't get out of character until then the women start showing their ass. A lot of time they get on there joking and playing or whatnot. Like I said, I use this illustration. Like, when I look at Kevin Samuels, he's not my first choice of a high value man per se. I'm more of a line of a AMS guy and cats like that. I think I could better relate with them than I can Kevin Samuels. But I appreciate what the man is doing on the platform, especially for women. But women don't seem to reciprocate that type of response from him. So, I was just gonna say, I liken it to like this. Like, okay, for example, I'm gonna use a basketball analogy. Me and my friend growing up, he was a big Kobe Bryant fan. I was a Tracy McGrady fan. Now looking in, I say like Kobe was a better achiever when it came. He was more hard work. He had a harder work ethic than Tracy McGrady did. But I love Tracy McGrady. He was more my speed. So it's the same thing with whether you hearing it from Kevin Samuels or I don't know, MTR. I even throw my boy Thon in there. Somebody that's talking about these issues. Now it's like, hey, pick your speed. The message is still the same. I think a lot of women don't really like where the message is coming from, but it's I can't really deny the facts do exist. I like, are black women unhappy because of the stats and data he's showing. Um, the issue with maybe the overweightness in the community. Like, what is it? I don't know why something that somebody can. I say it's almost like you going to therapy and you want help, but somebody's trying to give you the help, but you refuse to accept it. I don't know. I always just been trying to fathom that. And it's always been it's been this way for years. Like for years, women had platforms like Ricky Lake. I can't think off the top of my head. They always had Oprah, different talk shows, and some of the main shaming arguments they would use would be like black men ain't shit. We didn't have a platform to complain about it then. And quite frankly, a lot of us didn't really care, and we would hear, like, we ain't shit. A lot of us like we broke, and then if the men that did of that time and era did criticize some things that black women did, they would get like blackball and shame into hell. Like either he was gay or he liked other women. And well, either he was gay, he was weak because he was dating women outside of his race, and all he was asking for is a little feminine, uh, femininity. And I understand as as brothers and as black women, I understand the way we grew up is so totally different from what other races have to endure. Trust me, I understand like sisters what they go through. I understand that aspect, but it's still at the same time, it's no excuse. We've been through the same, if not worse, when it comes to this system. Of whether it's on the job or the depression we have gone through and so on. Damn, what the fuck? Cats around here fighting? Lord, I do forgetting doing the live stream on the go. But yeah, it's either that the oppression we have gone through as black men, but even so, we conquered. We conquered that, and I like the direction of the brothers, the content that's being put out now. I know I don't really talk about it because, like I said before, the ones that don't know, I was here on YouTube. I was gonna say eons ago. I don't know. I think I started my channel like in 2008, I believe. I don't know. And this was a backup channel. And every time brothers, that's why I say, man, these brothers, I know they don't really know the credit, the source back then, of guys like Sergeant Willie P. I wouldn't say I was the guy that was talking about black women a lot. I started, but my whole thing was like protecting those brothers that was, bringing solution and things to the table. And what I was doing is just getting on the guys that was infiltrating, just trying to cause a problem, division, like the simps in the community, the Captain Saver holes or whatever, the niggas that defend the bullshit. So that's what I really stood for. But yet when that flagging campaign happened in 2008, 9, I don't remember quite, and we all kind of got banned off of YouTube, and some people just left. I was part of that, and I went to Gen X, and Sarge had issues over there, and when they was having their issues, I got off of that platform, and I just lurked for years until, of course, we had the Snapchat and Instagram came, and I was like, you know what, this is a fine time for me to kind of bring my content locally to the people I know. And of course, those women in my local life didn't really like my stance on things. I even have some, they don't argue with me no more because they know how I am. Always being different. I don't put up with the bullshit, and I put it out there. My local people know who I am. Let me see. Oh, but yeah, Blue, yes, you never heard of Sergeant Willie P. I don't know. Like if you type him up as, well, you used to be able to type SWP in, and he will pop up. He talked a lot about black women, and then later on he talked about the issues. Then he talked about solution, how we can build up the community, infrastructure. And I told him one time back on I think Twitter, I believe, a couple of years ago. I said, man, I miss the Sergeant Willie P. He used to go in, man. He was like I guess the Kevin Samuels and a mixture of I won't say he was as bad as Thomas Sawyer, Sissy Mayer. I can never say that man's name, but he wasn't as bad as them. But he did kind of pave the way for a lot of the creators now, because after him, it spawned a lot of the MGTOW movement. I wish Red Pill was around then, but it wasn't. I had to really find Red Pill through my own living situation and living life, and I figured I didn't know what it was called then, but I started getting hip to a lot of female game the way I was living life at the time. So yeah, yeah. So as far as Willie Pete, to me, I think he was a pioneer because this was before YouTube monetization. Although I did hang around to see people did get partnership and get into the monetization program. But content creators then, like, I really want to. I wish I can catch up with a lot of them. It was a sister. What it was, sexy sci-fi. Atlanta sister. I really want to link back up with her. Now that I've lived life and I've aged. I know. I think she has some stuff going on with her mom or something like that. Man, Burgundy Blue, I appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Show your support. Yeah, hey, you need to put your cash up in your stream. You probably do. I ain't paid attention, but yeah, I like us. We as content creators, we can support each other. Um, but yeah. What was like? Yeah. I was just basically talking about some of the other female creators that they can see who was really just bashing women, like how y'all can see um somebody like a Thomas Sodi, Sissy Mayer. Y'all can see he just out. I can understand why women hate him. You can tell the difference from a man that's really out to just put black women laundry out there and men that's there for solutions and trying to help. That's all I'm really, I really made this stream for the reason I titled it this, are black women not happy, because there's just too much Kevin Samuels competition out there. And I don't have the time to be pushing videos just to catch the algorithm, just to start to get noticed from YouTube that I do that type of content. So, I just want to do something that didn't have a lot of competition, and hey, I just add whatever I'm talking about in the description. She said he really puts black women down. Who you talking about? Blue. Uh. Thomas Sotomayor. Kevin Samuels. Oh, okay. Let me see. Kevin Samuels. He's sort of like, you did it to yourself. Yeah. And see, that's the thing I question too. The women that come on the show, like when I first heard about Kevin Samuels, I said, I was thinking, I was like, damn, is this scripted? But then again, you go back and look at his history. He used to really get into the men. But black women is what made him famous. And I like, the only reason that exists is because they spent so time and so much energy. Bigger channels that when I was around then, I remember Cynthia G. I remember all of them. I said, and back in those days, I probably would have got out of line, because I say anybody that was bothering, I'm kind of like what Thun is doing now. I would defend the people. I feel like the Godfathers, the guys that was like leading in that topic. I'm trying to weed out the bullshit, stop trolls and female that didn't bring anything to the table while these men talk. Because for years they had, shows and everything, and it was uninterrupted. But once a black man started talking, it was crazy. Let me see y'all's comment. Tommy puts black women down. Of course, I never liked it. I never liked it that punk. I always thought he was a damn Sergeant Willie P. Bite off, and he always talking about everybody stealing his motherfucking style. Nigga, ain't nobody stole shit from you. If anything, motherfucker, I'm more of a pioneer than that nigga is. Like, hell. I mean, Sarge Willie P., I give credit where it's due. Because I learned on here back when I was a young guy just starting college. And I found Sergeant Willie P. I like, man, he sound young too. But the brother is very intelligent. I mean, he was going hard. Y'all wouldn't remember him, but see, he got like the little sergeant symbol. You probably could still find some of his old stuff on YouTube, some of it. And I think he did remake his channel, but it's so many guys that don't took off now. Sarge ain't gonna never get his propers no more. But yeah, Tommy definitely. I never liked him when he came to the scene. Now, granted, I watched him and I'm like, okay, the dude was funny, but overall, I like, where's this going? Where's your end goal? And I realized it was just to put sisters down at the end. No solutions, nothing. And so I like, okay, he's just here. And then just that whole thing years ago when he was dating some I don't know whatever chick, I don't know, he probably paid for. I was like, man, Tommy's not, to me. Tommy wasn't really down with the sister. People that could disagree, hey, you can leave your disagreements there. But Tommy, I don't never think he had the best interest for sister. People can disagree with me, but the Tommy I know knew that came on the scene. He was fucking with Phil from Advice Show, giving him a hard time. And the guy was a very positive brother. I remember it was a section in the 2000s where these guys were shining, and Tommy had just it was just in him to hate. I like, man, this motherfucker's a hater, you know. And I don't know. And I said personally, I just don't think he like black women, but that's just me. Somebody, Rico, YouTube. To be honest, bro, do you really think Kevin is giving women advice? It seems like he's just throwing a bad decision in their faces. Well, Rico, to answer your question, honestly, I do. I think a lot of the heat that Kevin Samuels get is those bad calls that get circulated on the internet. Like I say, I had to go for myself because I wasn't sure about Kevin Samuels, you know. So I just sat down one of the days I was off and binge watched his content. And I was like, okay, just to see where he came from. And when he started talking about black women, and I do believe there's a concept of you have to like air out certain things and then start building. But when I looked at Kevin Samuels, I said, overall, what is his solutions? And he has plenty of them. I mean, as far as a lot of women don't like the advice. Some especially when he's talking about high value men, of like how women well, you know, your best bet is to kind of settle with, like, you know, a high value man cheating, which on a, you know, if you look at it through real live lens and let's get out of the fantasy box, that's really how it is. It's like, hey, you look at your athletes, let's be honest. We already know 90% of them athletes are cheating because of their status. You know, people can call it high value. I just say they're just high status. They're cheating. You know, what's the another thing Kevin Samuels like to say? You know, when women just outwardly, and I respect their opinions, when they outwardly just tell, you know, Kevin, like, no, hey, no, that's not how it's gonna go. I don't believe in that. I care around, you know, when he has the whole thing where, you know, a woman shouldn't wear more than a man. Women do debate him on that. And what I will say on things like that, to each his own, you know, there's always exceptions to the rule, but the vast majority, like, hey, these women, you see, women have to understand, you're not gonna have a problem with men uh like approaching you, so to speak. But it's the type of man you're gonna get. What kind of attention you garnering out here? You can take a bad looking woman. Me and my dad was talking the other day. You can take a bad, terrible looking woman, and if she get out there naked or whatever, she's gonna get attention. So I guess in the sense of what I'm trying to say is, Kevin Samuels telling these women like, hey, you're gonna get something, but it's not gonna be nothing fulfilling, especially if you're dating with a purpose. I think that's all what that comes down to. Um, so when Tariq put out hold on, when Tariq put out Tommy business about his mom, it made a lot of sense why he's saying do what he do. True, yeah, you're right. I said, you know, I did catch the little background of it. I like Tommy looking at his background. He had now. I'm gonna say something too. I had maybe a background similar to Tommy, but I say I'm like one of them guys. I say I love my mom from a distance. I think she did the best she could at the time, but it was a lot of deception, and I think that's like what me and my brothers kind of, you know, because he was the spoiled one. So when mom don't do nothing, and he went another direction than I did, he just chose the route of selling drugs and going to jail. But it's like the reason, you know, he want to blame and hold my mother for his fuck ups in life. that shit's all on him. And all this started because he messed with somebody in Georgia at the time. The girl wasn't but 2 or 3 years younger than him, but Georgia deemed you on the pedophile list. And then he just went in the wrong direction since then. So I mean, when I heard Tommy's background, I say I understand it. But at the end of the day, it's still no reason or excuse. And I'm gonna share something with y'all too. Like I've a lot of black folks don't do that, but I've gotten therapy over the years. I mean, more so for anxiety and panic attacks and stuff like that. But I've talked about my issues like this relationship. I think that had a lot to do with stuff. But I think a problem is like people like Tommy don't do anything to get themselves help and to address this situation. So it's like, dang, so it's bad for business. Um, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. But yeah, I guess back to I didn't mean the live stream to be about Tommy, but yeah, I mean, I think the man got some deep rooted issues that he has to he got to get those addressed. But I don't know. I guess back to the title of the question. I'm like, are black women unhappy despite um God? And then look, it's not. And then what the black women have to understand, just like I brought up, there's different people addressing this or whatever. You don't just have to tune in to Kevin Samuels. There's a lot of lighter brothers. There's a brother I watch, Soul Immortal. Very, he's heavily you could tell he's a God fearing brother or whatever. So I think women would gravitate towards him. And then what's the other interview? Who is the other guy with the break? I can't think of his name right now. I want to say he's a bit of in the red pill space, but I think women can stomach. It's the same message, but some brothers might deliver it a little better, where women can where women can dissect it a little better, because I do believe sometimes in Kevin Samuel's case, it might be the deliverance for some women, but then again, y'all, I've seen a lot of cases where women just come on there starting shit and they just kind of hang themselves, so to speak, and I'm like, man, hey, why'd you go on this man's show? Like, really? Did you just do this just to get famous? You got famous for the wrong reason. But that's all I really had to add. No, unless you guys had any more questions you guys wanted to do. Um, like I say, I'm testing this mic on the mobile StreamYard because last time I really had some issues. I don't know. I'm gonna check and see how it sounds on the replay as well. Let me see. It said Rico said, bro, we all need couples therapy as black people, even if we're single. Besides fucking we don't know what we doing. Uh True shit indeed. And I think I can contest to that, Rico. I have deep rooted issues. Like I said, I had therapy for them. And I think my problem is, man, I don't know if I want to bring this up on the stream. My problem is, I'll just say this. Even even in a relationship, so someone I'm dealing with currently or whatever. I think I have a level. See, it's hard. It's really hard when you know female nature, and it's hard to really be in a long term relationship and even possibly think about marriage because in your mind you thinking every bad thing that could go wrong. But it's something my boy AP said, player for life. Shout out to 3G's podcast. He said something that we kind of go back and forth with ideas. I get on the live stream on the show on Sunday sometimes. So but he said something to the fact of man, bro, sometimes if you got a woman that check this and that, you're not gonna get a perfect woman. So there are some things you just have to roll the dice with. And I'm trying to implement that, but there's certain issue. Like, it's a woman in my life. I think she is there like 85% of the way. It's just we have to learn how to handle, like, when there's things we don't agree on, our conflict resolution. Not saying I'm gonna take 85% of the blame, because me, I will blow the fuck up. And then, I will, I think that's the issue. But rather than that, like, to me, I have no problem walking away, and I do it a lot. But I think my problem is, before I get to the stage where I walk away, I don't already said some slick ass shit, and now I walked away from the situation when I should have walked away a long time ago. So I'm sorry to be all long winded. Let me see what else y'all saying. You're doing a great job. Oh, I appreciate that, Burgundy. Stream actually sounds good. Okay, so I guess the mic did make a difference. Okay. I had to buy me a little USB mic from Walmart for purposes like this. I said, man, I be on the go so much, like right now. And it's funny too. I like when I'm off, I can't, my brain shuts down. I guess I go in family mode. It's like, I go into, trying to spend time with my son. I'm thinking about my son, trying to see what I can do. Maybe spend a little time with his mom. It's just like I have no creative space when I'm off. But when it's work mode, like now I'm about to go on 8 days straight, I don't have no problem. I like brainstorm. All kind of ideas come up then. I don't get it. But I guess it's one of those things like my work ethic. Because for long as I will work, and then when I get off, I do another side job. So I look at YouTube the same way. It's a job. Sometimes I wish I had the time. Burgundy Blue. I wish I had the time, like our partner in Crown Thumb, to push out videos. And I understand that this probably why me and you are not growing at the pace that we need to grow, because we just don't have time to push out. But I know that you do a good job with your live stream. I call you Miss CNN over there. But you pushing out those videos when you keeping us up to date. And yeah, that's something I like, man. I really got to implement more now that I know I create better in when I'm in work mode. So let me see. Okay, yeah. Bergen said, Rico, you're not lying. Yeah, he definitely not. He said, what if she feels the same about you, and you there 85%? That's true, Bergen, and I've heard, even from her side, like I can tell, I can look at her or whatever. Sometimes even my son sees me with her or whatever, he kind of see there. It's like, man, there's love on there. I can feel it, but it's like, damn, I'm so. I guess what it comes down to is like shit I done in the past. I like, man, this shit gonna come back and bite me in the ass. That's the red pill side of me. Like, it's like, man, if I get into this, I instantly become a purple pill nigga, and all that is to me is just a man that's aware of female game, of female nature, and he decides to just tie the knot, get in a relationship or whatever. Um, Conflict. I don't know. I hope they answer the question, because I be all over the place online. Conflict resolution. Stop quitting and just walk off instead of saying something you'll regret. Uh, Words hurt worse than slugs sometimes. Yeah, you're right, Burgundy. And in that case, I think we both have said some things or whatever. So uh yeah, I know I can get to the point where I could just be a troll sometimes. I know shit that's why a lot of times, even comments on here, and somebody say, I get a lot of comments on my page, and before I can respond to them, people delete them, because I know I could be vicious in comments, and it's the same thing in real life. Sometimes you get reckless. I remember I had a chick I was dealing with that was just going crazy on me, and I outed her shit on Instagram. people had to tell me like, "Hey, bro, that was not even necessary." So I had to I had to take all that shit down, man, because I went stupid on her. I was younger then. Real talk, bro. Okay, cool. Say, yeah, yeah. The Thon do be on it. He be on that like clockwork. And I also well, who was I watching? I was watching. I want to say it was Nick Nimmons. One of them other creators. They were saying that even and I'm not I ain't shading anyone, but they were saying even if you're not, you might look and you'll see other channels. Um, let's say let's just use channels that's not in the black sector. You might see them be like, man, these folks are boring as hell. But they say the rate it is, how the algorithm is, the way they push out content, you can be a YouTuber that grows fast, but you don't really have you don't really have a core audience support. There's a way to grow on here just by following that suit. But I look at it, it's almost like I know the blueprint, but just the work schedule, we just don't have the time to do it like that. And even with that, if you're an authentic person, although you're growing like that and you constantly, I tell people take like an hour out, and if you get a lot of views like that, take an hour out and engage with your subscribers, because that's important too. A lot of people would just sit there and let subscribers comment. I understand some people got a lot of comments to get through, but I still don't think it's an excuse, because we all don't have buyer type videos. And we can pull out our YouTube Studio app as creators, and we can take an hour at a time, go through hard and comment back or whatever. Some people just they kind of cheat and put the love just hard everybody comment. But hey, that's what it is. But yeah, I wish I could push out content like that. Well, because trust me, we would be growing at a faster rate. It is hard to find the time. It is, Burgundy, and it's a damn shame. Like, man, I can. Only thing I'm really like guaranteed y'all know y'all gonna get a video on is like 5150. It's like my only basis right now. I'm like, damn, man, I'm falling off on my gaming content, and I knew that required a lot of research, and I don't know what happened between now and then. Sometimes I go through my analytics, I go back and analyze things. I'm like, man, what was I doing with my time then to kick off the content? But then again, I know the pandemic had a lot to do with it, and a lot of gaming creators are actually creating newsworthy topics. And I'm like, damn, man, I'm kind of falling off from that too. Work is hard, and that's probably why I've seen a lot of people like, damn, you got 70,000 subscribers and you just up and quit YouTube. It was just sometimes, I guess, it's like the job they were in, whether they was entrepreneurs or working on the clock, and it was just like, hey, they got a family to take care of at the end of the day. Like I say, this is secondary for some of us. He said, purple pill seems like the goal. Instead of just being mad at women, we can't live without them. You absolutely right, Rico. Because I mean, at the end of the day, man, I can't. That juice box, I need that shit in my life. I'm just gonna be real with you. Purple pill. I think a purple pill, man. Although we understand female nature for the most part, we still have to. We're very balanced. We have red pill aspect. A bitch is not gonna walk over us, but at the same time, we do know what it takes to kind of keep a woman happy. So I think purple pill, we're some of the best, because see, a red pill man knows at the end of the day a woman's gonna want something long term or whatever, and he already know, because that's why he got rotations of women. When you red pill, and he knows a woman is gonna, she's dating with a purpose, and she's gonna eventually, she'll put up with that shit for a while, because I did it. A woman will, you can string her along for um months, maybe even years or whatever. But after a while, she's gonna leave. She's dating with a purpose. Trust me. But red pill men knows that a woman is not gonna just hang around. You might make her feel good and everything, but she's not gonna hang around just on that alone. Women want longevity, and they want some what's the word I'm looking for? They want some type of security when they date. So I can understand that. So purple pill, I do believe is the perfect balance. I have nothing against purple pill. Actually, I've been in and out of purple and red pill majority of my late 20s and well, I'm not that old, so to now, in my 30s. So yeah, I think that I think we are the perfect balance of a man a woman may be looking for. You know, because we're not blue. We're not just naive to where a woman can walk over us, and that's a problem too. A woman can deem them guys as weak because she walking all over his ass. So, oh, my mouth bad too. That's why I can't drink. That mouth get loose. Oh Lord, Burgundy. So that alcohol get you, huh? Oh man, damn. I really need to be heading on the other side of town. Man, that damn deli gonna close on me. Let me see if I can still. I don't know. I guess right now I'm down with the topic. I'm just kind of chatting right now and see if I can think of something. Sometime, I think of some of the best content when I'm driving. Sometime. That's why I say, you know what? Let me pop in and just talk about this real quick. Um, Back in the work truck. Let me crank it up. Okay, yeah. I mean, I appreciate your Rico being in here, Burgundy, supporting me. I know my white my white neighbor's like, look, what the hell is he talking? What the hell is he doing over here? Y'all mind your goddamn business, all right? So yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I wish StreamYard. You know what? Next time StreamYard does a live stream, I need to get in there and be like, StreamYard, is there a way y'all can add a feature where we can see the like button? Cause over here I can't see unless I pull up you pull up the phone. Oh shit, my other phone's dead. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, you can't see anything. It's like we gotta pull up two damn screens just to see what the hell is going on. Oh shit, I can't see nothing. Okay, okay, I am popping up on him. Wait a minute. DC, I need some advice. Like y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Ooh, shoot, DC, I need some advice. I got a hot topic and my viewers increased. I am lost on how to follow up. I don't know. You could just I don't know. However you want to do it. You want to leave it in here, or we can uh you can email me what's going on, and we can go from there. Turn these lights on real quick. Oh Lord, why y'all park so close to me, man? The damn truck. Okay, I'll figure out a way to get out of this motherfucker. Hold on. Y'all bear with me for a minute. Once I get on the road, there, lock me up in here. Okay, let's see. She said, okay, because these people don't like my 5150 store. I don't know. I say fuck them, Burgundy. I mean, then again, I know those 5150 fans are tough. They don't fool with me as much because I get at their neck. Like I said earlier, they'll leave a comment in a minute. Like I seen a comment briefly where the nigga said something like along the lines like, "Oh, y'all niggas sitting up here gossiping like females," and before I can even respond to say comments no longer available. And I say I know in my settings I gotta allow all comments, so it's a whole bunch of bitches on here, and I think what's the guy Gooch? I think that was his little trolling ass or whatever. I like. He's a bitch too. Say drive safe. I know I'm up here. Hey, I'm doing like you. I'm up here screaming and driving. I had to get my shoot. I know I was busy the last 2 days. I had to get a little break. Had to get a brake job done. It didn't, and I figured I had some damn leaking master cylinders on my brake. So I'm like, had to deal with that. Some other stuff I got to do on my truck. I need to start neglecting my car though. Only reason I don't like using my car because I don't I don't like those little mounts, and I don't think it's gonna hold my big ass phone when I record. I don't know. I need to find something that's like sturdy enough. Maybe they got the suction cup with the lock on there, but I still seen some of them fall. Especially if they get kind enough. Um, we say 5150 most definitely is not as good as it used to be. Yeah, I want to talk. I kind of briefly talked about that. I mean, 5150, of course, the numbers went up after the Corey and Zombie. Okay, and then I love look. Hey, we don't switch topic today. Fuck the title. We talking about 5150 now. And so after that is okay, yeah. Of course, the show was hitting numbers because people were trying to see the aftermath. Now, once all that died down, and we started seeing comedian, like when he brought Nick on, I guess that was Nick's a pretty big deal. And then he brought Ryan Davis on, which I like. Okay, this would be a good long term thing, but I'm starting to notice a pattern with Corey. I think Corey likes to have inferior talent on so he can shine, and I don't think that's really good for the show, so to speak. And I hope I don't go out because I'm So yeah, I think he likes to have inferior talent on the show, and I don't know. I think that's just so he can shine, so to speak. Oh, man, the sun is. I thought the sun was going down. But yeah, I don't know if that is it picking up too much wind. Let me roll this windows up a little bit. Say, my bad, bro. I don't mean to throw you off your title. Nah, no, it's all good, man. That's what these live streams for. I'm trying to do them a lot more. Like I say, I don't really care about the rendering or whatever. I know this got the 20-minute thing. I don't care if it goes the next day. Um, but I want to make these live streams where I could just talk about anything I want, so that way it just I know there are certain people that view my live streams anyway. So, anybody at the gaming, they don't have to worry about this when I go live, whatever. And I kind of like it like that. Live stream is gonna bring if they bring in anybody's people that might be looking for that content, or just core viewers that's interested in that. Because I do want to, like I say, talk about black issues. At the end of the day, I mean, that's what's up there. So, I change the title as I go, and then sometimes, that's why I wish, when I'm at home, I can plan titles out a little better. But I don't get the brainstorming until I'm on the go. So I don't know what it is. Like I'm in work mode, then my brain wakes up. But when I take time off, I'm back in like family mode or whatever. Trying to see my little son, watch him grow. Hey, got time for all that today, man. Oh man, y'all gonna see my damn road rage over here. Say, what's your opinion of Dwan B? The Spider Man. I'm not even sure who that is. I'm sorry. I have to ask Bergen. Look, Bergen said, Rico, we just chat. Yeah, I know. I spoke my piece. Gonna be on the I guess the rebroadcast. I don't know. I guess I should have ended the stream a long time ago, but sometimes I just like to sit, just like to sit here and respond to the comments or whatever. I don't know. It's just something I like to do. No, all creators don't really. They not really into that. But oh, y'all talking about the fat nigga that look like Bizarre? Oh, Dwan. Oh, okay. Damn, man, I'm so slow. What did he? Hey, who asked that question? The Spider Man. Hey, what did? Damn, what the hell going on in my throat? What did he do anything recently? Because I missed the Craig. I missed the Craig Fact show. If it aired yesterday, I missed it. I got the notification, but when Craig do his live stream, other shit be going on. Like I be trying to look at Bergen. I'm trying to look at Zoe Mansion. I don't know. I wish them brothers would kind of look at each other time slots and schedule around there because I know I do it. Like for example, like I know AP streams on I say that people that got the same core audience, I kind of that's important too. Look at other people live stream because people your audience might be tuning in to them. So sometimes I just hold off. So and I know today is Wednesday. I know it's gonna be another podcast coming in. My ass can't be on here too long. So I know it's gonna be another podcast coming in like 2 hours or so. Oh, create facts. Okay, yeah. She's like talk to us at the stoplights. Okay, I got you. I got you, Bergen. Cause my ass, I be looking somewhere here. Said 5150 before. Okay. Then he came on the 51. Wait a minute. You know what? I should have had my stylist. You would have made it a whole lot easier. But then again, knowing StreamYard, they probably didn't implement it with the Note 20 Ultra. Spider Man. What you what you think about them adding D Boy? Oh, Doughboy. Okay. And Bergen, I know you big on Doughboy and everything. I think I seen him one or two shows. I'm just trying to remember how he looked. If I stand correctly, he be spitting facts on. He be spitting some facts on the Creative Facts show. Uh, he said nothing in particular. Uh, he just always overtakes people talking. Yeah, yeah. Dwayne be killing me, but niggas in the chat be killing his ass. I said, and then it's funny. Sometimes they be going at the niggas in the chat. They'll pull up the screen. I'm like, Lord, these niggas creating facts so funny. They funny as shit, but they be getting at their ass. About the same thing I do. Like every time I make some 5150, I be waiting for that hater to come. But they don't play up back a little bit now because they know I clap back. He's like, I like done. Yeah, done cool. I just always mess with him. I be like, hey, y'all, it's the nigga for D12 talking. I'm always fucking with him, and I don't know. He brings a different perspective, I guess. Yeah. Zone Craig. Yeah, that's what I'm like, man. Y'all got some of the same core base audience. Well, Craig more so than Zoe. That's why I like, man. Yeah, they kind of interfere with each other's schedules. I be thinking, I be like, damn, Zoe, you might need to hit Craig up and be like, you may need to reschedule, like, a little earlier or whatever. I know they try to get in, like, what, because the average people, what, work 9 to 5. I like, hell, do it like at 6 or something, 6 to 7, because I think Craig will pick up at what, 7 Eastern my time. I don't know what it is. I don't know what time he stream on. I assume it's kind of early over there in the West Coast, but at least our time, like after most people getting off of work, I think that'll be a good time. Watch the road, bro. I know. I need look, just like texting and driving. I need to stop doing that. Well, I don't do that shit. I might. I YouTube and drive. Be watching shit on YouTube trying to change the. I ain't really texting here, but okay, I'm at a stoplight, y'all, so I can go through these little comments. Comment. They were roasting each other yesterday like a motherfucker. Oh Lord, I gotta go back and rewatch the broadcast. He's sitting there. Okay, I know you talking about now, Burgundy. Yeah, yeah. He be kicking a lot of facts on the show. The comments are part of the show. Yeah, man, that's what I like, man. People don't understand the pop. Nigga, y'all, excuse me. DC has road rage, bad. But yeah, man, yeah, they be yeah, I like it. I like how they be engaging with the comments, man. They pull it up and they start roasting people in the comments. You faceless ass, just going in. Uh-oh. Y'all, I am at the part of the road where AT&T does not like this road here. So if I lose connection, it was nice knowing you. But we're gonna see. I might just start fading out. Might do the burgundy blue for a minute. I'm fade on y'all. And I'm at it like this is a terrible spot for me, by the way. It goes from 5G to 4G, and then sometimes I hit say with all this goddamn technology, and then it's not even real 5G. Damn old lady cross. I knew I should cross that. Shit, fuck. You ain't finna hold me up. Damn. Okay. I guess y'all really riding with DC on live stream. This is a live. This was a live vlog right now. Damn. It's something I need to ask you, bro. Well, I know you. I don't know if you do mobile stream yard that much, but he be having issues like every time I hit the live stream, shit just freezes up. I don't know what's that about. What she said? Okay, then I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to look at this motherfucker. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry, but I hate Toyota drivers. For some reason, they drive like fucking snails. They don't do that shit when I'm in my Toyota. It's like a different spirit come on. But they drive like dumbasses. They drive like dumbasses when I'm in this damn truck. I don't understand it. My biggest pet peeves is Toyotas and fucking Hondas. And then sometimes the goddamn BMWs and Mercedes. I don't know. Half of them be high though. So they be in the damn car just bait and driving like we ain't got no place to go. Okay, I can read y'all comments now. She said, now if you got road rage from an old lady crossing the street, hey, fucking blue, look. In my defense, is one of those bike trails, and that light don't last long. And I'm like, look, get your ass on across the street. Ain't nobody got time for this. Look, it's almost like y'all don't want to say it. Well, all y'all that roll public transportation in your life, don't you hate when they handicap motherfucker get on the bus? Cause you know it's gonna take 10 minutes for him to get on and off when that damn bus driver let that damn thing up for him to get on. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm keeping in the buck. Ferguson, I got cricket wireless. You a damn lie. Hey, who owns cricket? I'm surprised I ain't got a phone call yet. Toyota's driving, man. They drive retarded over here. Because there's a lot of foreigners buying, getting Toyotas. Where they get the money to get it from, I don't know. But here, I heard they get benefits and different loans, not loans, but grants and stuff. So they be living deep in the house and they can afford new cars. But you over here in this third world ass country uh, apartments over here. I mean, some of them places. Look, the county I'm driving through right now, and my son's mother tells me I'm racist. Whatever. I'm not racist. I just call it like I see it. But man, they be having the clotheslines up. They live like they in the hut over there. You know, like they don't run the third world over here. And the little county I'm driving through, it's always them. Them African. I don't know. Let me stop. Korean, whatever the hell they are. I wasn't supposed to do that. That was a legal move. Oh well. Police police about to give me a ticket for doing that. That he told me he let me go one time. Just before all that old crazy mess. Man, I'm dead serious, man. I mean, man, they piss me off the most on the road. And this another part over here on the road that pisses me off sometimes because the lighter change, and then look at him, look at him, a Honda driver. Man, I don't be making this shit up. I promise you, I don't. It's Hondas and Toyotas, and I'm calling vans, bitch ass niggas and Toyotas and Hondas. I need to quit. I need to quit it. Oh, I'm on the bridge. I'm behind a Chevy or get behind a Toyota Avalon. I'm putting my money on a Chevy race car and we gonna blow his ass. Hey, bro, you letting me down. You letting me down. Oh, Lord, this nigga from South Carolina. No, you let it. Oh, Lord, man. You was supposed to smoke this nigga. Bro, you supposed to smoke this nigga. Y'all not even supposed to be seeing this side of me, you know. All right, Burgundy and Blue. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the live stream. Let me read. You say I got a lead. I made the 900 club thanks to you guys. Okay. Oh man, congratulations! You getting there? That 1K on the way. 1K is on the way. I know. That's why I say I don't know. Maybe I can turn this into something later. I ain't figured it out. But y'all, I appreciate y'all supporting me. The stream, the live, sticking by my crazy ass, finding me entertaining. But yeah, I'm it's gonna give me some time to kind of catch up on shows once I like to kind of get close to my work area because you know I have a few hours and then I can I can engage mobily and do whatever from there. So again, as always, I appreciate you guys. And now I got to figure out how to end the stream. I always like to do this.